Welcome back to another video, dude. I'm just gonna be real right now, guys. I'm going to be extremely real. I apologize, dude, for being too real, bro. I apologize for being too real. I apologize for being too genuine. Why do I feel the need to apologize for such things? Because I feel like people get annoyed and people hate it, but I'm gonna be real right now, dude. It's hard for me to fake shit, bro. Like, I really have to be into the con or the lie to be a fake, bro. I really have to be into it. And if I'm not, it's really hard for me to do that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna lie. How many times can we say I'm not gonna lie? Nonetheless, I want to be an entertainer, obviously. All right, I don't want to be no influencer. I don't want to influence in the way it has been made into, turned into, right? That's fucking horrific. Fuck all that. Maybe not. Fuck all that. But my point being, it's hard for me to fake, being happy. Like, entertaining in a happy way. I think I'm pretty good with the self-deprecating, sad type shit humor. But I do enjoy, sometimes being positive and being more upbeat and not so gloomy and dark. But dude, it's just hard for me to fake it sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's just hard for me to do it alone. I don't know. I would also like to say, I wish my current default wasn't always, I don't know. I have been trying to formulate a new default for so long. Can't get it. Won't come. I have been getting better though. I don't say I don't know all the time. I still say it every day. It used to be after everything, though, so we're getting better. We're getting better, bro. And I guess, that's all that matters, that we're getting better. My posture ain't getting better because I keep leaning forward looking like a hunchback. But we're trying to get better at a lot of things, maybe too many things, all at the same time. Why are we doing that? I guess I feel like we're running out of time. We are running out of time. Who's not running out of time? I guess a newborn baby. Even they're running out of time in a way, bro. Back to being genuinely real, though, everybody. Chat. Guys. I've been not okay. And you know what? I'm not stupid. I know imaging and all that stuff matters on the internet. It doesn't for some people. And that's because they have crafted and formulated genuine realness, which is what I'm doing and will never not do. Even if it doesn't come with instant success or extreme success, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be it. And I've just not been all right recently, bro. And it's like, I can't tell you how badly I just don't want to portray that. I just don't want to show it. I don't want to say it. For so many fucking reasons, bro. So many reasons. And I don't even know if they fucking matter. Because I could leave this parking lot I'm in and, God forbid, die in a car crash. A flying rock, a meteor comes out of the sky. Like, as horrible or crazy or stupid as that is to say. Why, do my reasonings and all of that shit even fucking matter? If no one's even going to remember me in 5 years, if I'm going to be dead, and bro, see, I think to myself, and maybe I tell myself a lot of times, that all the introspective work, or whatever the fuck, ego deaths, right, I've ever thought I had or whatever, people who go through genuine ego deaths go insane and go crazy. And they are looked upon as insane and crazy. Because I think it is just nothing but getting slapped in the face with a huge penis that says nothing fucking matters. None of this is real. We're all going to die. So it's like, we care so fucking much about nothing. Nothing. But if you got slapped in the face with a giant penis that said all of that to you, your brain could not get back to the caring. I had no ego death at all. It is like anyone who has said they had an ego death and they're not a fucking like I just said, if they're not psychotic in the fact that they, you know, none of this matters. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, none of this is okay. Maybe that's just the wrong way to say it. The way I was saying it a minute ago is most definitely the best way I'm going to articulate it. I could leave this parking lot and die. But here I am, with my human conscience and ego so torn apart and wrapped up in shit that is not going to matter to anyone. Anybody. But it's letting me have a horrible day, have a horrible existence. And it ain't gonna fucking matter. And it already doesn't matter. But to me it does. Because it's my life. This is my shit. This is my life. This is my shit. Don't worry about who I'm with. Don't worry about what. Don't worry. I can't. I haven't listened to the song enough times. And I'm too fucked up. Obviously on life. I'm in my car. I'm not drunk driving. I am caffeine driving. Caffeine driving like a motherfucker. No drunk driving. But I know I'm not the only one. But for some reason, I might be the only one in my little world that has the fucking, I guess, delusional balls to just, you know, be real about it like this. And I'll be real with you guys. So you can decide if you want to do this shit for yourself. It pushes people away. You scare people. People will not want to fucking deal with it. They don't, like, deal with it in the ways of, like, keeping you around might be too fucking much. Now, it could be in a positive way. It could be in a negative way. But if you are like fucking me, bro, and I know that it exists, but it ain't everybody. Motherfuckers either push you away, lead you on, or lie to you, or they are the most ride or die motherfuckers around. Not many people kind of, you know, just kind of hover. At least from my experience. I'd honestly take a hover than what I have right now. You know, people have worse. All the people I do have could be dead. Or just not existent. But in other ways, it's like, bro, I am so alone. Like, it's like, bro. Yeah. I have friends, right? I have friends. I got internet friends. I got friends 700 miles away in Nebraska. I got one homie in this town. Excusez-moi. I got my cousin in this state. And I got my mom and my sister and my brother 700 miles away in Nebraska. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I got friends, but I have no friends. And I have given true, honest attempts at making friends, you know what I'm trying to say, keeping them around. And I have just not really, I can't really put my finger on a lot of people that, like, I would consider true new friends in real life, you know what I'm trying to say. It's very hard for me to connect internet people and my boys and my mutuals and everybody I've met online, who I love you guys. I know if you're seeing this, I probably sound so wrong and so mean, and I don't mean to sound that way because it's not how I truly feel. I'm just trying to say I've never had your vibrational energy in front of me in the present moment. The phone doesn't do it for me. It's not a connection. I can't. That sounds so... A lot of people would call me gay for saying something like that, I think. But, like, honestly, nah, there's just nothing there. Like, I know you're a real human. That is why I just said I love you. Like, y'all my friends. I'm considering y'all my boy. But I've never touched you. You know, it's just so... It's difficult for me, dog. I ain't gonna lie. So I can sit here and say I have friends, which is not a lie. people would say I am a liar for saying I have no friends. And it's like, that's not a lie. I like, that's not a lie, bro. It's like, dude, I don't know, dude. Society and everybody calls me a loser for being the age I am, 23, not being able to have a job that pays rent to go live by myself. And it's like, dude, the only person I speak to so often, like I need to be speaking to a friend, is my mother. And I love my mother. And she is my friend. But she should not be. That is not her job. That is not her position. And I feel horrible. And it makes me feel gross. And I am struggling to admit to myself that I have been trying to not do this to her and to get the fuck out. Like, I feel like I just either tell myself or I've let other people's words just convince me I am just a loser bum and this is why I'm doing it. And it's like, dude, I shouldn't have to explain all of the reasons why my life is so fucked because they just sound excuses to people. And it's like, bro, I do not expect a single motherfucker to give a fuck that I have Lyme disease and type 1 diabetes. And my life has been fucked since the age of like 9 years old. And I spent my entire childhood not understanding what these things were. And I did nothing but kill myself, essentially. And it's like, I've spent the last 3 years trying to pick up the fucking puzzle pieces and not one, reverse some of the fucking damage I did, but figure out what to fucking do with my life. And it's like, yeah, man, I fucked up, all right? I've been taking responsibility. I'm not saying like, oh, boo-hoo, woe is me, I did nothing wrong. I'm just so diminished by feeling like an absolute cockroach. Just from the fucking world, bro. That is not even a sliver of a puzzle piece of the whole situation that I just said. But I know every genuine, real motherfucking human being that can tap into the same wavelengths that I spew out of my goddamn mouth, I know that motherfucker is not gonna judge me. And they'd understand, bare minimum. But for some fucking reason, the ego I got and the conscience I have will not let me get the fuck over all of this little bullshit that ain't gonna matter if I drive out of this parking lot and get hit by a fucking space rock. Or tomorrow. Fuck me. I would like to not be penetrated. That is what I meant. Nonetheless, I apologize, chat. Wook W. This is also a part of the Wook W. This one is more of like, you know, a we won W. This is the signature, by the way, guys. This W, we're working on it. The hand. Guys, I love you. You know, I really appreciate every single one of you thinking I'm entertaining, enjoying what the fuck I say, and sticking around, and supporting me, and being a genuine motherfucker. I love y'all.